All right, so personal evolution only happens when there's pressure. I mean, even if you look at like cell division, there's always this phase of catharsis. There's always this disturbance within the organism that is inherent with the kicking forward, the moving forward of a division. The only way you grow is if there's pressure. There's got to be stress. Now, if life is really easy for you, for whatever reason, if you're living at home with your parents, if you've got a good cushy job, if you're earning enough money, whatever it is that has caused your life to be comfortable, that is the killer of growth. That is the thing that causes you not to continue to move forward. So there are a number of things that you can do in order to continue to evolve as a human being, to reach whatever standard that you've set for yourself, right? Because that's all very subjective. Number one is throw it all away. I've told you stories, I may have told you stories about how artists, I think Picasso would, was it Picasso? No, not Picasso, Van Gogh. Van Gogh would sell all his shit when he got really comfortable, because when he got comfortable, he wouldn't have the motivation to create more art. So what he would do is he'd sell all of his furniture, he'd sell all of his goods, he'd go live on the street, and then that would give him the impetus, that would cause the stress for him to go out and create more really, really good art, right? So one way to move forward in your evolution is to throw all the dice. Just go nuts and just say, boom, I gotta grow up, and then gamble. That's one way. It's really uncomfortable. That's a really fast way to do it, and that's a way that's like sink or swim. I do that sometimes. Or the only other way that you can do it, and this requires a lot of self-motivation. This requires that you are personally motivated enough to stick with it, is to create very lofty goals for yourself. A goal that is uncomfortable will cause you to evolve in order to reach it. You're going to have to do things, you're going to have to participate in things, you're going to have to give things up in order to reach that goal. So it's only one of two things. The bottom line is you've got to become uncomfortable. You need challenge. But that challenge comes in the form of throwing yourself off a cliff and then learning how to fly on the way down, or pointing to the stars and aiming to reach that shit, and hopefully you land on the moon.